Leo, and welcome to your love and romance reading for October. So general readings can be found over on my channel. This is going to be focusing on matters of the heart, love and romance. So it might be somebody who you are involved with, somebody you want to be involved with, or thinking about an ex. And just pulling an Earth Magic Oracle card, and you have Release, the autumnal equinox. So that's perfect timing for autumn. So for a lot of you, it's going to be about needing to release something. So if you are in a relationship, it could be that you need to release the relationship, or it could be that you need to release something negative which is happening in the relationship to make it stronger. If you're interested in somebody else, it could be that you need to change an aspect of how you're going about it to move forward with them. So we'll look at the tarot cards here, and we will look at your energy here, their energy there, and just how you're interacting. But the energies can be reversed, so take it as it resonates. We're just looking at Leo's energy regarding love and romance in October. So Leo's energy, love and romance in October. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It's really simple. Just hit the subscription button. It's completely free. And we have Temperance in reverse for being your energy, and your person's energy being the Three of Pentacles. So there's something which is happening in your life which is causing some unrest. It's causing you to feel a little bit unbalanced, and this is very much, I'm getting the feeling that this is what you need to release, something which is causing this unbalance. So it could be something in your life that you need to release, a way you're thinking that you need to release, a habit, and it could be a person that you need to release. But something, there's an energy in your love and romance life which is causing some disruption to you feeling like yourself at the moment. It's very much like you're out of sorts. And the person that you are asking about with the Three of Pentacles, they're actually in the complete opposite energy. They're feeling very stable and in a place where they're growing, but in quite a calm, slow way. So it does feel that you're on very, very different pages from whoever you're asking about at this time. I am opening an Etsy store soon with my painted crystals, so if you're interested in those, and keep an eye on my channel and you can hear when the shop's opening. So we'll be looking at how Leo feels about the relationship just now, how they feel about their person, and where they see the relationship going. Wow, okay, so you've got the Ace of Swords for how you see the relationship just now. How is Leo viewing their person? How is Leo? So you have the King of Swords. Where does Leo see the relationship going? Where does Leo see the relationship going in October? Where does Leo see the relationship going in October? So we have the Moon card. This unbalance, you're feeling like something needs to change, something needs to be cut from the relationship. So again, potentially the relationship needs to be cut, or you need to cut something, a habit within it, or you're wanting them to change something in it. And this is what this release is to do. You're in a place where you're recognizing that something is not quite how it needs to be for you. You've got a certain need which isn't being met, and it's causing this disruption within you. And you're now in October in this place where, to get this balance back, you are aware that something needs to be removed from the relationship. This control that they have, this very calm control, this is how you're viewing them. You view them as very sane, and when I mean in a very calm way, very much in control of what they're doing and what they're saying, how they're acting. is very direct. So your energy and the energies can be reversed. So if you feel like you're the more calm, sane person, and the person you're thinking about is more unbalanced, then flip it as it resonates. Um, they've got a very direct. You can see both of these people here are looking very directly towards you, and you can feel their calmness. And for some of you, I'm getting that that's almost intimidating, because you're feeling it's rocking an aspect, because you can see that something needs to change, but the person who you're dealing with can't see anything wrong with the situation. That feels very much how it is. They're quite happy with however things are going along, whereas you're thinking, no, something needs to change now, something needs to stop. And so you are very much on different pages here, very different pages. And you have this uncertainty with the moon card here on where this relationship is going at the moment, because you're so unbalanced. It's almost, this is actually quite the moon, although it's very much to do with the unknown and the subconscious. For some reason, it's making you feel unbalanced, and you can't see. You can't use your intuition even. It feels very cloudy on where this is going, and it feels that you're actually very much at a place where you're recognizing that October has to be resolved in October. Whatever this unbalance is, or whatever needs to be released or changed, you're recognizing it has to happen by the full moon on the 31st of October. So looking at your person, looking at how they view the relationship, how they're viewing Leo. So we have the Empress in reverse. Aries just had the Empress in reverse as well in that position. How are they viewing Leo? How is your person viewing Leo? So we have the Queen of Wands, which is very much your energy. And where do they see the relationship going? Where does Leo's person see the relationship going? So we have the Seven of Swords. Now, how you both view each other is they were viewing you as the King of Swords, and they are viewing you as the Queen of Swords. It's not gender specific, it's just the energy of it. So they see you as quite a fiery, quite fiery inside. So they're very much into making things actually happen, whereas they're seeing you as actually a little bit over emotional at the moment, which isn't traditionally to do with this card. That's just very much the strong message I'm getting. They're seeing the fire in the inner side of you being very, very fiery at the moment. And I'm going to get some clarity on that one, because normally the Queen of Wands is a really, really positive card, but in this instant it doesn't have the same positivity feel to it. There's a slight defensiveness about it, like they see you as being a bit fiery. So it could be that you're very much in that mood at the moment. How is Leo's person viewing them? How is Leo's person viewing them at the moment? Whoa. So we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This instability, this slightly unbalanced feeling that is coming here, it feels that this your person who feels in a very still space, in a very calm, very collected space, is seeing your fire as being a little bit disruptive to the family home, or to the relationship, or to their life in some way. They're seeing that whatever is going on with you, that you're in some kind of place where you're looking to really release some things. And we've just had a full moon, the harvest moon, full moon, which is very, very much about releasing and moving into a new autumnal energy. But they're being slightly disrupted by whatever you're working through. It's disrupting their life in some way, and they're not seeing it as particularly helpful, because you've got this Empress card here, the 3 card, which is very much about growth and nurturing, and it feels as if they're not finding the relationship particularly nurturing. They feel like they're very steadily wanting to work through something. Almost the word plod came in. They just want to move through everything as it should be, and they're happy doing it. And they can see you going through some kind of shift and change, and they're just feeling that actually that's not particularly productive to where they kind of want the relationship to be going. So they're very much on different pages, and it does feel like a current relationship that it's looking at rather than one that you're looking towards getting into. If it is a relationship which isn't actually happening, then and you're looking at somebody, then it is a feeling that there's a bit of a polar opposites in the fact that the person is looking at you thinking, I don't know if they're a bit unstable, they're a bit too erratic for me, and you're looking at them thinking, I don't know if they're a bit boring even, that they just kind of plod. So there could be some kind of attraction going on, but you're just living life very, very differently. And where they see the relationship going is the Seven of Swords. So they're not feeling particularly positive about where the relationship's going. There is an element coming in of slight mistrust, and often this can be to do with deception and lies, but in this instant it feels more to do with this fiery I want to say erratic, but I don't mean erratic in a negative way. It's more of a passionate, artistic way. And they're starting to see that it's like they can't necessarily trust you to be as stable as they need you to be. It's much more that. So it's a lack of trust in your personality for what they need. So they are thinking that they need somebody who is a little bit more ploddy, a little bit more earthbound as such. So it could be that they are actually an earth sign. There is some indication here that they are an earth sign, and they're looking for something which is has a bit more stability to it. It could also be that you're very much into partying and playing and just cutting loose and going out and play, really having a bit of a laugh, and actually they want to be settling down a little bit more and working on the practical matters of making a home. So for some of you it could just be that they see you as a bit too much wanting to play when they actually want to work. So we're going to get some more cards here looking at the strength of the relationship, the blockages and the weakness of the relationship, and any guidance from spirit. So looking at the strength of the relationship as it is right now, the strength of Leo's relationship here. We have the Judgment card. And the weakness we have as the Nine of Wands. And we also had the Death card pop out with that. And we're just going to get any guidance from the universe. And we have the High Priestess coming out here. So the strength of the relationship is the Judgment card can sometimes represent an actual unity, a family as such, and this particular deck could be actually have a marriage going on here. This could be the strength, could be that actually this is someone you're actually married to, and that could be the strength of it, that actually you have made some commitment to somebody, and that is what makes it strong. That's what's keeping this in a stable place as such. The other aspect is, although that you are very different from this person, and you might both be in a place of wondering if this is working for you both, there's also a lot of understanding from each of you. So you can both recognise that you have different qualities. So with these cards here, you've got the Queen of Wands and you've got the King of Swords, how you see each other. So there's a lot of value. You can value, there's a lot of value that you have towards each other, a lot of respect you have towards each other. It's just that you're potentially in a place where you're just on different pages and it's not quite sure how it's making it work for you. And the weakness is the Nine of Wands and the Death card. So it could potentially be for a lot of you that something is coming to an end here. And there is this defensiveness with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands comes in different places. Sometimes it can look like you're in a very strong, confident position. This particular Nine of Wands looks very much like you're having to defend yourself and protect yourself in some way. So although there may be understanding and empathy there, it might be quite a struggle. It might be that you're having to go over the same ground all the time. It could be that there's a repeated conversation which just keeps happening, and that's what needs to be cut and released. That some cycle is needing to just kind of stop happening, because it does feel as if you're wanting to change something. You are wanting to end something for something to stop, and the weakness of it is that you're not being able to release it and stop it. This is what stop. There's a lack of growth and a lack of change happening. So whatever it is you need to do here, it's not happening. But it does look like you're going to be needing to do this by the end of October. And the guidance from Spirit is the High Priestess here. It's asking you to use your intuition. So if you're finding it very hard to release something or to cut something out or to change something, and you're just feeling a little bit stuck, you're not quite sure where the relationship's going, you're not quite sure how to move something forward, you're feeling a little defensive about, it could be that you're getting a lot of attacking words, that the other person's thinking that you're being too fiery or you're being a bit unbalanced at the moment. And this is asking very, very strongly for you to go inside and use your intuition, because you do have this moon aspect where you see the relationship going, and you're being told that you know the answer, you know how to move forward with this, you know what you need to release and how to release it, but you just need to find the space where you can allow it to come fully into your conscious mind, so you can start to take action to whatever it is that you're wanting to change in your life. So we'll get an outcome card here. There's an outcome for Leo for October, if they're able to catch and release what they need to in their life, to either find the balance they want or to fully embrace the lifestyle they want. And you have the Three of Cups coming out as your conclusion card. Now, the Three of Cups, when it's this way round, it has two very, very different meanings. In a relationship spread, it can often be that there's a third party involved, and with it being in reversed, and because the other side of it is its celebration and its growth, with it being in reverse, it does feel more like a third party. So it could be that is what you're needing to cut from your life. Maybe it's that there is somebody else in your life, or it doesn't necessarily actually need to be a person. A third party could also be that you're working too hard, or you're spending too much time with friends, or so this for some of you, it could be you're so carefree that you're spending all this time with friends, and this person here is asking you to be more solid and more at home, kind of thing. But the thing that you're needing to release is a third aspect to your life, which is making it a little bit crowded. So it might be a person, it could be that your person needs to release a third party, but it feels much more it's on whoever's energy you've decided this resonates most with. But it is very much cutting out an aspect which is making your life a bit too crowded, because this person is asking you to cut something, or you're just recognizing you need to cut something because they want a more stable home with you. So that's what I have for you for the month of October. I hope that's been helpful. Please hit the subscription button. It is completely free. And if you hit the notification bell, you can hear when more readings come out. As my Etsy shop is opening soon, so if you're interested in that, then please keep an eye on my channel. And if you're interested in a personal reading, information is in the description box below on how you can get in contact with me. And have a good month.